beginning, Lindsey Buckingham lived in San Francisco his whole life, and I didn't. But I did live in California, and I did live in Los Angeles for 2 years. And then my father got transferred up to San Francisco in 1965. I was a senior and Lindsey was a junior. I met him one time at a party and we sang a song, and I never saw him again until the end of my second year in college. And I got a phone call. Go ahead, take the drums. I got a phone call from Bob, the drummer, who I didn't know. And he said, would you like to come and be in our band? I had no idea who "our" was. And he made some kind of a reference, I think, to the fact that you and I had sung a song 2 years before a party. So I said, like, oh, that guy was really good, he could really sing. And so I said, what kind of band is it? And they said, it's a rock and roll band. And I said, like a hard rock and roll San Francisco band? He said, yeah. Mind you, this is San Francisco between 1965 and 1970, when it was like the mecca of artists and musicians, and the most amazing music was going on in Lindsey. I lived right in the middle. So I joined this band and found out that Lindsey only lived like 2 blocks over from me all this time. And I went to practice at his house every day, 4 days a week, and then we worked 2 days a week. So this was like really, it was big. And we opened for a lot of really big bands. Jimi Hendrix, 70,000 people. Janis Joplin, 30,000, maybe more. Santana the week before Woodstock, at least 30,000 people. I think that was at Carmel, Monterey. And then, not last, but, and certainly not least, we got stuck in Lodi with Creedence Clearwater. And we really got stuck there because our car broke down. Anyway, we were making pretty good money. And I had heard this rumor that there was this great little store in downtown San Francisco where all the rock and roll women bought their clothes. And I thought, well, I'm going there. So I got my little Kenny Apple Red Corvair Monza Spider 5-speed convertible and buzzed up there and found it and walked into this beautiful store that was really tiny, about as big as the Spotlight, and beautiful hand-painted floor, lots of beautiful things, and I knew immediately there's nothing in the store that I can really get. But I am standing in the place where I think probably Janis Joplin stands, or Grace Slick stands, or God knows. And I had a little premonition that was like, it said to me, like, there's going to be a day when you can walk into this store and buy anything you want, which was absolutely a ridiculous thing to even think of, because that was never going to happen. Well, it did happen. And the story is that that store was called the Velvet Underground. And the reason that I tell you this story is because I want you to always remember, especially in this time of such craziness, that if you have a dream and you believe in it, don't let anybody tell you you can't have that dream. Because you can have it. All you have to do is reach out and grab it and work hard for it, and it will come to you. That is the way of the world. That is the way of the stars. So, you too can be in a big rock and roll band. We were a bunch of kids. No chance. It was crazy. So anyway, so I'm back to the Velvet Underground, back to the floor that I loved, back to a room with some lace and paper flowers, back to a gypsy that I loved.